After Kang Jin-hyuk defeated the thousand-handed Guanyin, his level also skyrocketed and he reached level 21. He now sits on the ruins of a Buddha statue and constantly searches for the final key in the shape of a lotus flower. He obtains the key to the stone statue and can summon the third level's guardian boss in a special way. By defeating the boss in this way, he can obtain special rewards. The camera shows that little Kang has now walked out of the temple gates, rubbing his shoulders and saying, "Wow, this boss is more difficult than I imagined." After defeating the necromancer Julius Cedric and the hidden boss thousand-handed Guanyin in 2 consecutive battles, his magic and physical strength have been greatly consumed and he can't even summon Alice. But his level has indeed increased a lot. He opens the system panel and sees that he has reached level 21. Of course, his talents and abilities are still as numerous as ever. Kang Jin-hyuk thinks for a moment and allocates the attribute points obtained from this level up to magic power. Recently, most of the battles have been fought with spells. It seems that he is still suited for the mage path. Stretch out a lazy waist. Feels comfortable. Now I can live. Next, I have to consider carefully how to quickly replenish magic. Wait, I suddenly remembered something. It seems that there is still a trouble unresolved. What Kang Jin-hyuk said is naturally Lily and Laser Eye 2-person team. What will he do with them? Time quickly comes to evening. Night of the Tower of Trials. It's quite special. Monsters roam here. The weather is extremely bad. Whenever night falls, the temperature will drop sharply, and the ferocity of the monsters will also increase significantly. So generally by evening, solo players will leave the tower early. Only those top-notch players will stay in the tower. The fire in the forest is rising. Smoke is rising. Those who stay here are high-end players, of course, including our Kang Jin-hyuk. 2 bamboo sticks made into a roasting rack. The fat shrimp is roasted on bamboo charcoal. The smell of oil mixed with the aroma of bamboo. Even through the screen, you can smell the deliciousness. Little Khan picked up a roasted giant shrimp. This is the precious shrimp that can only be found in the 3rd floor of the Tower of Trials. Little Khan is satisfied with a face. It's been a long time since I stopped to enjoy food like this. Maybe I should consider copying some food skills. This is a sudden feeling that someone is approaching, stopping to chew. 2 people who came in with 4 feet into the jungle are none other than the Lily and Laser Eye from the Demonic Human Association. "Oh, sir, can we join forces for the night? The night of the Tower of Trials is not safe." Kang Jin-hyuk looked at the 2 with a speechless expression. "What are you 2 here for? I can't be clearer. I've been waiting for you 2 for a long time." "All right, sit down and warm up." After the 2 sat down, they introduced themselves and stated their names. It is also their first time meeting each other. Kang Jin-hyuk was polite and handed them a bowl. It was filled with a giant shrimp. "This is the food I prepared. There's an extra portion. Do you want some?" Please note that this is a foreshadowing. Why would he prepare 2 portions for 1 person? Lily's mouth was watering, but Laser Eye stopped her. "We appreciate your kindness, but this is the Tower of Trials. We don't have the habit of accepting gifts from strangers, especially from someone wearing a mask." But Kang Jin-hyuk put down the bowl and said, "Do you care about my mask that much?" "Of course. Someone wearing a mask must be hiding something." "Oh, what's hiding? If it makes you uncomfortable, I can take it off. After all, we are all roasting fire companions together." Upon hearing this, Lily was overjoyed, but Laser Eye broke out in a cold sweat. Kang Jin-hyuk's answer was unexpected for him, but little Kang immediately said, "It's not interesting to take off directly. Let's play a simple game first. You see, we're both curious about each other, so let's ask each other 3 questions to increase trust. As long as you answer, I'll take off my mask immediately." Laser Eye calculated in his heart, just answering questions. Even if he lied, it doesn't matter. He can't tell the difference anyway. "Kid, you're thinking too much." Kang Jin-hyuk's greedy eyes can identify lies. He then nodded to Lily. "This deal is profitable." Bingo! The deal is done. A coin was thrown into the air and then fell. It was a coin that Lily took out. She said that she would use the coin to decide who would ask the question first. If the coin landed on the front, she would ask first. But Kang Jin-hyuk noticed the magic breath on the coin. He recognized it. It was an extremely precious item, a Caligula coin. As long as you specify the target in advance and then stay around the target for 5 minutes, you can temporarily affect the other's mind. As expected, she played a good game. Lily still felt that her plan was flawless. After a moment of contemplation, she asked the first question, "Are you here with a partner?" The purpose of this question is to confirm if Kang Jin-hyuk has a partner, to avoid any accidents. Little Kang didn't care at all. "I came alone. So now it's my turn. I saw you 2 when I was fighting with the boss. Why didn't you help?" "Oh, that. We don't want you to misunderstand and think we're trying to steal the boss. After all, We're both just honest solo players. Alright, next question to me. Masked brother, why did you enter the Tower of Trials? What are you pursuing? Fame or money? Kang Jin-hyuk thought to himself, if the answer is something materialistic, the Demonic Human Association will probably try to win him over. But little Kang intentionally left it vague, saying, regardless of what I want, can you give it to me? The other person replied, of course, as long as our goals align and we become partners, we can give you much more than you can imagine. Kang Jin-hyuk sneered inwardly, what can you? A bunch of demonic humans give me? The final question was, does the Demonic Human Association really think that with just the two of you, you can handle me? Lily also dropped the act at this point. As expected, X, you've already seen through our identities, haven't you? She admitted, your strength is indeed very strong, able to defeat 1,000-armed guanine on your own. But now, after 2 big battles, your physical and magical energy should be almost depleted, right? We don't even need to make a move. We can defeat you just based on that. Saying this, she flicked a coin forward and pointed at Kang Jin-hyuk. Come on, obediently accept my control. Mysterious player X. But suddenly, there was complete silence. Only the sound of the campfire crackling remained. Laser Eye panicked. What are you doing? Lily, hurry up and activate the coin's effect. Lily looked confused. What the hell? I already activated it. Kang Jin-hyuk picked up his bowl of shrimp soup. No, the coin of Caligula isn't broken. It's just that you can't use magic or skills anymore. Behind Lily, a set of scales appeared, which was the curse of Anubis, reducing the opponent's attributes by 50% and prohibiting skills for 1 minute. Not good. He's seen through us. We have to use Plan B. However, Lily explained, but now I can't use any skills at all. Help! Kang Jin-hyuk remained calm and put the shrimp soup on a high platform. Oh yeah, this isn't the attitude of a guest. He shouted, spirits, get angry! Suddenly, 2 stone pillars appeared in front of him, 1 blue and 1 red, the spirits of the shrine. Didi, please choose Anubis Proxy Warrior. He had summoned these spirits by exploiting the special terrain here. He then selected the blue flying stick as the proxy warrior and the red one as well. Lily and Laser Eye were both shocked. How is that possible? We've never seen or heard of anything like this before. These 2 flying sticks were the land guardians of this place, the general of the sky and the general of the underground. Laser Eye realized that the shrimp soup was not for eating, but as an offering to the shrine to summon the 2 guardians. Little Kang put his hands on his head. I'm tired. I advise you not to run around. You can't escape anyway. As the voice fell, the red flying stick used its skill, prohibited entry, and instantly, the spell tied them up with ropes. Surrounding a large circle, this place has become a forbidden area. The Laser Eye rushes towards Kang Jin-hyuk. At this time, the palm has turned into a diamond hook claw. To capture the thief, first capture the king. First get rid of you. Those guys will also disappear. Otto, I didn't say let you guys move lightly. No! The Laser Eye looks up at the sky. The blue little flying stick has already come to the top of the head. The giant palm pats down. The skill kills 1 and warns 100, only to see the next second. With a thunderous sound, this angry strike directly shattered the floor and exploded the rocks. Push that Laser Eye into the depths of the ground. It can't be buckled out. He bleeds from 7 orifices. His glasses are all smashed. Puff! And then it's the blue little flying stick's ruthless crush. The big hammer keeps smashing down. A coin falls to the ground. Lily people are all confused. Ah, I said it. Don't provoke this masked man. Oh my god, what should I do now? And just at this moment, the blue guardian's action stopped. It was Kang Jin-hyuk who shouted for a stop. Oh, now it's obvious who's stronger and who's weaker. Let's talk. He put his hands in his pockets. His left eye turned red. It was obvious that he had activated the Eye of Greed. However, to his surprise, this skill failed to activate. The reason was that the level difference was too great. Look at Kang Jin-hyuk, this freak. Even with such a big level difference, he can still completely defeat his opponent. It's truly terrifying. However, he continued to ask, I want to know what the real goal of your Demonic Human Association is. Why do you hunt other players? You should know that if the Tower of Trials isn't cleared, the entire human race will be in danger. Lily sweat profusely, stammering as she tried to speak. Laser Eye tried to stop her with all his might. Lily, don't say anything. Absolutely can't tell him. But all that greeted him was the Guardian's merciless crushing. Right in front of Lily's eyes, she was crushed alive into meat paste. Kang Jin-hyuk laughed. Your righteous look is very handsome, but I hope you can choose the right time and place. After all, now I am the master of the battlefield. Lily completely lost her nerve and quickly explained. this person like a killing god. Who knows what he'll do next second? After all, life is only one. Soon Kang Jin-hyuk learned from him about the general situation of the Demonic Human Association. According to Lily, the current leader of the Demonic Human Association is a man wearing a crow mask. He has no name, but everyone calls him Lancelot. Meanwhile, in this process, Kang Jin-hyuk also used the mind-reading function of the Eye of Greed to confirm that Lily's words were true. Then why do you hunt players? If the Tower of Trials isn't cleared, the world will be destroyed, right? But Lily shook her head. Lancelot once said, even if humanity were to perish, if the 12 cursed holy relics of Tenebrae were to be gathered, the members of the Demonic Human Association would be able to survive safely. Not only that, but they would also receive a great reward. Kang Jin-hyuk once again confirmed that Lily's words were true. He finally understood that Lancelot was a crazy person. Gathering the 12 cursed holy relics, could that guy be trying to summon the Devil King? However, he couldn't figure out how the members of the Demonic Human Association would survive once the Devil King was summoned. Lily said, I have explained everything. Can you let me go now? But Kang Jin-hyuk smiled and said, little girl, you're already in this deep. Do you really think you can still back out? Lily asked, wait a minute. You said you would spare my life, right? Kang Jin-hyuk replied, don't worry, I keep my promises. But promises need contracts to be secured, right? As he said this, a blue light shone from his right hand. Lily's eyes twitched, wondering what he was doing. Everyone knew that it was an A-class skill, the soul branding seal. Once signed, she would be controlled and become Kang Jin-hyuk's slave. Lily cried out, no, wait a minute. She became a machine for Kang Jin-hyuk to use, a chess peacemaker. Kang Jin-hyuk then came to the entrance of the third floor boss battle, in front of a high-walled courtyard with a Japanese feudal castle style. He summoned the Lotus Key, which he had obtained from the thousand-handed Guanyin statue, and inserted it into the void. Suddenly, a purple data stream burst out and a huge teleportation gate appeared in the sky, taller than the castle. The gate slowly opened and the third floor's guardian boss appeared, the master of the Japanese feudal castle. The large space gate opened to both sides and the purple mist that emerged was the scent of teleportation. First to step out of the space gate is a stone-made thigh. That's right, the statue soldier has come. And not just one, but an army. At the front is the shield-bearing guard. Behind him stands the tall powerhouse, and behind them is the giant who wields a meteor hammer. But these are just subordinates. The real master is holding a wine glass, and he walks out of the portal gracefully. Oh, who dares to disturb this lord's rest? This person is none other than the king of the third layer, dressed in a loose robe and half exposed, lazy, confident, and majestic. A mix of three different atmospheres, like a warrior, but also like a general. But the army behind him is clearly that of a king. It is the boss of the third layer, Muhan. Kang Jin-hyuk, without a word, immediately launches a greed-inspired exploration to check attributes. Good fellow, level 105 and a gap of 70 levels, and his attributes are outlandishly high.